Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys also winners in week 1, so a couple of 1-0 teams ready to get after it here. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. 30-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 89 yards and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A gain of 7. First down, Panthers.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
Up second and 7.
Looking to throw. This is caught by McMillan. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And a Panther first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yards runs, and goes to one of those.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll run with a former LSU Tiger. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick here is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And they will wrangle it down a couple of yards shy of the 30. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
second down and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defense coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
And he makes it all the way down to the 19.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And brought it down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And goal to go.
Now they'll throw here. They'll go. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From 28 yards out. Seibert's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. This defense for the Rams, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Gain of 5. 1st down, Panthers.
On play action, they'll throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. And they'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
And the Panther 1st down.
He's one of the bigger receivers in the game, CD, and his size that time certainly helped against double coverage.
Yeah, you're still a little bit of a disadvantage when you're going against multiple defenders when they're trying to double you and sometimes triple you. But you're exactly right with his ability. He can minimize that disadvantage, and he more than held his own and hauled that one in right there.
At the Rams' 35-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Carolina.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hands it off out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
He was covered by...
Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
They go play action here on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They try the left side here with Williams. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving him a yard up to the 42. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to have the Rams first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
10 at the 50-yard line.
The Rams at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now a shotgun snap is going to look to throw.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw here. And that's complete to Adams.
The first down pass.
Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Now a 2nd and 6.
Devontae Adams. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will tie things up at 6-6. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the three's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the three is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-point drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Man open right side. It's Rodgers.
Complete to number 46. It's a gain of 6. First down.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Panthers.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 44.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Number 17. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They got a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
It's third down.
They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches will put these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. And that's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they get this up to about the 42.
And the Rams first down. First and 10.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's second
and we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He hits Adams, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39.
That's good for a Rams.
They'll set up to throw. Fighting to stay upright. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
brings up 2nd and 14.
He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. A third field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
48-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good, and that will tie the score now at 9 apiece. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he returns this to the 22. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6. A short throw taken in by Conklin. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Panthers.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. That is incomplete. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Jets in the AFC East. And this is the Jets quarterback. This will wind up a touchdown. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And this is the Atlanta tight end. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Falcons get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Raiders. And this is Dylan Laube. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Raiders even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from a jam-packed Week 2 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play getting close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Now 3rd down and 7.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
The first down pass.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down by
2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan.
2nd down.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
10 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Fortune on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. A good pickup there at 22.
37-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his man on the outside. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. On the slow connects with Devontae Adams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther 1st down.
1st down, Panthers.
They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Out of bounds, just short of midfield.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
And the Panther 1st down.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 23. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st down, Carolina.
Have got it, going the other way.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-point drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
Now the Rams offense getting the football back. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Play is under review.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On the give, this is Hubbard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal. They'll set up a throw. Incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up second and goal.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Touchdown, Panthers. Chigakakwo, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Rams 16.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
At his size,
line.
he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Panthers' 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Seibert on for the PAT. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, he has a Conqueror. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 12. First down, Panthers.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. Dances by him. Look at those stick skills. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Well, they had done a really nice job on him through 3 quarters plus, but you just had that feeling eventually he was going to get loose.
And this is why coaches always preach that it's a 4-quarter game, right? It gets trite for us. It gets trite for the fans. This is exactly what they're talking about. What you did before was terrific, but will it stand up if you start giving up big plays as we saw there?
Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Oh, look at the juke. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 5. And he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the Rams, 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Adams, incomplete. Trevin Wallace there defensively.
They'll look to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Intended for number 12.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 35. A 3rd down gain of 19. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Screen play set up for Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Rams first down.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple. Down to the 15-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that run play. And he's not able to get away. Safe back at the 22. And now that brings up fourth down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And that'll bring him back within 4.
Makes the score.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And the Panthers coming out now. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the Panther first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this will probably get away from them.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hubbard. And he'll get it down to 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Back to throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout their 2nd. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Now, that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a two-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. That time, a 9-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. A beautiful fake. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Rams offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. They begin the drive with Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Rams.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
I got it. Go now.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going right back to Ferguson. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Complete to Terrence Ferguson. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
looking to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
They'll set up a throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point.
They'll look to run forward Williams. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Panthers offense and Chuba Hubbard set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Panthers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.